Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am the owner and creator of Prohibitionist Junkie Facebook website and also YouTube channel. Um, I address you today as a concerned citizen because I'm a member of NORML. I'm a member of Sensible Students, or Students for Sensible Drug Policy. Excuse me. Um, I follow Marijuana Policy Project, Drug Policy Alliance, you name it. All the pro marijuana legalization groups out there. I follow you, I subscribe to you, I read your newsletters, I participate in your forums, I've been going to meetings, I petition congressmen, representatives, write letters to Obama every time you have those mail bombs or whatever you have. And I'm just at my wit's end when I think that there's actually something that you or me or any other organization like us can do in order to force the government to acknowledge that the failed drug war is not working, that it robs us of our civil liberties, personal freedoms, and it enslaves us through tyranny under government control and mandate over our lives. So I found a solution though, and many of you might not like the solution. You might not agree with everything, but there is a way in order for our agenda to be fulfilled. There is a way to end the drug war, and it can be ended by probably around February of 2013. And that is get up off your asses, get off the couch, put the bong down, put the bag of Fritos down. As soon as you get through watching this TV, immediately get in your car, get on the bus, call a friend to pick you up, get on your bike, your skateboard, or whatever you got to do. Immediately go down to your local election voter registration office. Register as a Republican. I know. It's going to be a hard pill to swallow, considering, the reputation of George Bush, Nixon, and all those folks. Try to think of yourself as, just think about Abraham Lincoln when you go do it, okay? So go register as a Republican. Then, when the primaries come to your state, make damn sure your ass is down there voting for Ron Paul. Because he's the only politician, he's the only candidate running that will end this failed drug war. Regardless of whether you agree with his views on state rights in regards to abortion and gay rights, those are back burner issues. I'm for gay rights. I'm for the woman's right to choose. However, I believe that after a certain point in time, you know, like partial birth abortions, I think is just completely grotesque and shouldn't be done. But I'm for I'm for a woman's right to choose. But however, he's a principled man. He stood by his principles. He's not going to bend just because you don't like something. But he wants to fix the economy. He wants to end the drug war. He wants to abolish the DEA. Okay, the DEA gone. No more scheduling of drugs. It'll be up to the states to decide how they want to treat marijuana. I guarantee you that without a scheduling system, without a DEA, the states are going to cave into the will of the people a lot quicker than they will with this federal backing of this lies and fraudulent information that they have with the National Institute of Drugs and all that stuff. The DEA scheduling everything, the drugs are. Imagine no more drugs are. No more drugs are. Can you imagine that? So get off your sorry asses, get down there, vote for Ron Paul, register as a Republican, and vote for him in the primaries. Because let me tell you something, Obama is gone. He's out of here. Okay. So if you don't get Ron Paul on that ballot, you are looking at President Perry. And you know what President Perry's going to do? I don't even like saying that word, President Perry. You know what Governor Perry will do as president? He's going to pump so much money into the DEA. He's going to go after all those marijuana dispensary growers in California, Colorado, all you states that have it so easy and no problems. You get what, $100 ticket if you get caught with some weed. That's all gone. Okay, we're going back to Nixon era shit. If Perry is elected president. So, if you want to see the drug war end, and also not only just the drug war, all the wars end, okay? All of them. All the troops brought home from overseas, Germany, Korea, Japan, everywhere, Philippines, Middle East, you name it. And all foreign aid, and all the foreign tangling alliances we have that just get us in trouble, sending billions and billions of dollars overseas, and we can't even afford health care here. Okay? Fix the economy, end the wars, restore value to the dollar, end the Fed, create jobs, bring jobs back over to this country so that way you can afford quality, efficient, and affordable health care, and you can all have a job, or at least most of you. Sure, there's going to be some birthing pains, and Ron Paul's plan isn't to phase the entitlement programs out completely and instantly. I mean, or to do it all at once. He wants to phase them out over time, and as he diminishes the entitlement programs, at the same time replace them with prosperity, peace, wealth, jobs. I don't know about you, but I would rather have a good job in a strong economy where my dollar meant something and I could afford health care, decent health care, at an affordable price. I would rather have that than to be sitting here with no job, no opportunities. My dollar doesn't buy anything, and the healthcare system we have now is broke, it's corrupt, it's full of political cronyism, insurance companies robbing us blind, $50 for a Tylenol at the hospital. So, we're headed down the wrong road. We're headed down the road. I know a lot of you think that government health care is the plan, which, I would like to see maybe some type of government grants to hospitals and clinics where they are providing some charity care to, the most poor. But what I'd rather see is I'd rather see every able-bodied American working with a job, and I'd like to see healthcare affordable, where you can get your paycheck, you can put it in the bank, and if something happens, or you can afford to pay premiums on insurance. Right now I pay $8,000 a year for my health care. It's through Aetna. It's some kind of plan through my wife's company. Her company had the best plan. But it's $8,000 a year in premiums. Okay, that's too much. Yeah, it's good, and we can afford it, and I'm thankful that I can afford it. But it shouldn't cost that much, and it should be more affordable. But the main gist of my argument here is, if you don't get up off your ass and go register as a Republican and vote for Ron Paul, Rick Perry is going to be your next president, and all the progress we've made in the marijuana reform in this country is going to be gone. We're going to be set back another 20 or 30 years. Okay, we'll have to start all over again. It's going to be over. Forget medical marijuana. I mean, just forget it. It's not going to happen. You know how Perry was paid off by Merck in order to force, through executive order, 12-year-old girls to get injections, which I have no problem with vaccinations, but to, under executive order, force them, and only because you're crony capitalist theology or philosophy and you're getting handouts from Merck. Yeah, I know you say you only got $5,000 in contributions, but everybody knows that there's more money under the surface. Get down off the couch, put the video games down, put the Fritos down, and go register at your local voter registration office as a Republican. Make damn sure you vote for Ron Paul. And if you have the time and the effort and willing to put forth the effort, try to figure out how to become a delegate in your state, because the delegates are going to be the key to winning this election. Us, the people, can vote for whoever we want, but if the delegates during the primaries don't give the nomination in their state to Ron Paul, then they're going to give it to either Rick Perry or Mitt Romney, who's no better than Rick Perry, really. So, after this next election, after these primaries, especially these primaries, if Ron Paul's not on that ballot, it's your own damn fault. And I don't want to go to Sensible Drug Policy Alliance or Marijuana Policy Project or NORML or any of those other websites and hear you, bitch, complain and whine about, nah, 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 marijuana's illegal. I can't get my medicine. Nah, nah, nah. Well, you know what you have to do? And if you don't do it, it's your own fucking damn fault. Okay? I don't want to hear your bitching, your crying, and your whining anymore. Because all your little writing your letters and your petitioning and bullshit ain't working. Okay? It ain't working. And you think that shit's gonna work with Perry? Hell no. You can't even convince Obama to see the light. How the fuck are you gonna get Perry to see the light? So I bid you all farewell. Um, just just do the right thing. Vote for Ron Paul. Let's end this drug war. Let's end this police state and this prison industrial complex. Let's put an end to it. Let's restore civil liberty and freedom to America. You know, let's do it, people. So get up off your ass right now, right now. Google search nearest voter registration office. Find out where it is. Go down there and register right now as a Republican. Because if you don't register as a Republican 12 weeks before the primary in your state, you are not allowed to vote in those primaries. This is very important, people. Latest Rasmussen poll already indicates that Ron Paul can beat Obama. He's like neck and neck with him in the latest Rasmussen poll. He can beat Obama. The hard part is going to be beating Perry and Romney. Okay? So the only way he can do that is if you people, all of you, if you're Democrat, Independent, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you're a Democrat, do a Google search for Blue Republicans. It's a group of Democrats who are switching over to the Republican Party so that they can vote for Ron Paul in the primaries. And then once they do that, they're going to vote for him in the general election, and then they're going to go back to being a Democrat. Only because they believe in Ron Paul and they believe that the Democratic Party has lost its way. The Republican Party has lost its way. Naturally, Ron Paul's a libertarian, which means that he's socially liberal, sort of, but he's very, very conservative economically and financially. It's kind of a cross breed. But he has to run as a Republican because libertarians and independents and Green Party candidates never get invited to debates. It's hard to even get put on the ballot in many states. So the only way he can actually get or win the presidency is if he runs as a Republican, which is what he's been doing for several, years now. But at his core, he's a libertarian. He's not a neocon, Bush type, Republican. So get up off your butt, get down there, and let's vote for Ron Paul. Do it, people. Let's make this happen.